Hey, it's Josh, and I'm here with my best friend Mary.
Hi!
In my last video, we brought you along with us to New Orleans for part 1 of my stag. Well, for part 2, we're spending a week on board this beautiful ship, heading around the Mississippi to check out more of Louisiana on board the first LGBTQ River Cruise in U.S. history with VACAYA. And of course, we're bringing you along with us.
Come on, y'all!
So we were on board the American Duchess, and check out our room.
There were such comfortable staterooms, but you know what my favorite part was? Our private balcony with views of the Mississippi for days.
Yes, on board there was a library, a place to have snacks, an art walk, and even a fitness center.
Which I never saw the inside of.
No, but you did see the bar quite often.
Yes, I did.
And there was lots of food to be had. So at breakfast, there was a buffet where you could choose whatever you wanted.
Including biscuits and gravy, my faves.
Yum. And then at lunch, same sort of thing. Just so much food on board.
Which you can eat with beautiful views of the Mississippi.
Yeah, how nice is that? But then for dinner, every night we went to the grand dining room to have a fancy meal.
It was so elegant, so beautifully done. The food was amazing.
So good, and you could add lobster to every
Oh
meal.
my God, we ate so much.
We did, but we worked it off by going on excursions. The first one was to Point Coupee.
Which is a very traditional southern town, absolutely gorgeous and so full of history and architecture.
Yes, lots of great buildings to check out, go inside of, meet some locals.
As well as learning about the local economy, such as pecans.
Yes, very big there. The next day we went to a town called Natchez.
Again, so much history and such beautiful architecture.
Lots of mansions to check out from the 19th century. So much history here. And we even went to a museum that was the African American History and Culture Museum. It was pretty heavy.
It was very heavy and very humbling.
Yes. And finished it off at another mansion, because there are just so many in this area. And the next day we went to Vicksburg.
Where the Civil War ended.
That's right. They actually have an incredible museum there at their old courthouse.
It was interesting. It was definitely a good place to learn.
It was, yeah. So much history there for sure. And we went to Baton Rouge for another museum. We basically spent the whole day here.
Yes, we love museums, and it was such a gorgeous, so well curated. I loved it.
Yeah, and then we walked back to the boat and spent our last excursion at Nottaway, which is the South's most magnificent remaining antebellum mansion.
That's right, the White Castle of Louisiana.
Completed in 1859.
It's absolutely stunning, and you look so at home there.
I was at home there, but I was even more at home on the boat because there was a lot of great entertainment like the American Duchess Ensemble or Lindsay Alley, who's a former Mouseketeer, or the church lady.
Oh my God, Sister Helen Holy.
Yeah, we did bingo with her. That was really fun. And one of our favorites,
Mama Tits. If you're in Puerto Vallarta, you have to check her out.
Totally. Edie was another great drag queen on board.
With legs for days.
And Malin Soul Free.
With an incredible voice.
Oh, so good. Kelvin Cato did comedy. And I think Mary's favorite,
Brandon James from New York City.
Yes, amazing piano
Obviously,
player.
I loved him.
And most nights there was also a theme party where you could dress up. So this was Proud Mary. We were proudly showing off that we're from Canada. There was also Mardi Gras.
With our matching masks.
Very sexy. And there was a comfortable bathrobe night.
Oh God, come hither.
And finally, we ended with Red.
Which everybody brought their A game.
They sure did.
Sexy.
And that was our week on VACAYA's Riverboat Cruise, the first LGBT one in America. Make sure you follow me on Instagram to see photos from our trip as well, including one of me naked on the balcony.
Definitely not safe for work.
Bye.
Bye. It was amazing.
And something else. And follow me on Instagram to see my bum.
We done?
We're done.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.